Say things are going well would be an understatement. I had believed that the war against Japan would turn more or less evenly so far. However, as time has gone on, although the British have lost more transports, the Japanese are losing ground. Their Danish allies in the Virgin Islands failed to stop a task force led by heavy cruiser Abakur and Ariadne. I wish I could say that was the best news out of the battle, but the loss of the destroyer Pheasant shows a critical lack in torpedo range. I've already sent all of my recommendations to Admiral Fisher, who seems to agree with me on most things. You writing this down, Smith? Yes, thank you. It is believed, among me and this new squadron of experimental tactics, that we should find the best way to attack the enemy. Even though we're escorting these new Dreadnought battleships, of one of which I can see in front of me, just off to the port side, a couple miles ahead, belching black smoke as our 12-inch guns practice firing. Smith, did you hear that? Okay, now I'll repeat myself. 12-inch guns firing, you got that? Okay. Yes, they are firing. Just glad we've got some extra padding in here so I can think clearly. Anyway, where was I? I would like to extend the invitation to join this little special squadron of Admiral Fisher's. What should we call ourselves? Honestly, funny men, experimenters, eccentrics, well, radicals to the Royal Navy, truthfully. And I understand that this is a mix between a professional and a personal letter, but we'll use that. Yeah, yes, Smith, thank you. Do that. Write that down. And then follow that up by saying, with this experimental squadron, we would like to have you, Lieutenant, to join this group. Admiral Fisher has specifically requested you join this group. You and your crew's bravery in the night action in the Virgin Islands has sent shockwaves to the Navy. A torpedo boat single-handedly caused the sinking or destruction of 9 ships in a single night. And you, we would like to invite to this squadron more formally, besides Admiral Fisher saying, you're coming here. And this personal letter I am sending to you is an invitation. I want to hear your thoughts, Lieutenant. I know you're still young, and I know this is all very overwhelming, especially with you about to meet the King and receive a Victoria Cross, which you have been notified by the time this letter will arrive. You should be aware that with that Victoria Cross is going to come a lot of promotions and attention. Like much when I won my own. So, Smith, help me finish this thought. I like that. Alright, lose that. So, let me think that out loud for a second. Okay. And then here's how we finish it. So, Lieutenant James Willard would like to invite you personally to join Cruiser Squadron 16 with the Home Fleet at your soonest possible availability, as soon as the Navy can get you here. And we hope that your further actions are going well. How's that sound? Sounds good. Tap it up. Smith, while you're here, answer this question for me. You think Hong Kong will hold? I think so too, but... Quiet down out there! Bloody rascals. Look, I understand, Smith, that you and I were Navy men. We're British. And we both believe that Hong Kong will hold, but with that Japanese fleet prowling about, I can't say I'm feeling optimistic Even when I was there, the Hong Kong garrison was small, and if we don't play carefully, we could lose the only fleet in the Pacific area right now. The other fleet off Sumatra's, it's all pre-dreadnoughts. We don't have anything bigger than that, because we're still trying to get through the Mediterranean. I mean, sure, we have to fight a navy halfway across the sea. We're dealing with stuff in Denmark and Sweden. We can't send the bulk of the dreadnoughts to the Pacific, which we really honestly should be able to do. But no. So, we're going to pray for the best and hope that when the results come in of the eventual naval battle that will surely happen off of Hong Kong, we've held the line. I might try to convince Admiral Fisher to pull Angus and his amphibious pet project over to the Pacific instead of wasting them away in the desert again, Cyrenaica, because everyone wants Cyrenaica for some bloody reason. Well, once we stop for coal and get refueled, I think we should send that letter immediately to the lieutenant. I think Waller would make a great pick, and I'd like to have him on my staff. See if I'll talk to Admiral Fisher better, because I agree with your assessment earlier. I think Admiral Willand would make an excellent second-in-command. I'll write a note about that. Alright. Thank you, Smith. That will be all.